Alright, I'll wait. Captain, have you checked out the holovision? No. The Solar Alliance just declared war on Pact. Admiral Grey is on the line for you. Seems like the invasion of Aprilia finally woke the Alliance up. Put me through. Captain, a pleasure to see you again. Admiral Grey? Word of your daring rescue of the princess has spread even here. I must say, Captain, I'm quite impressed that you made it out alive. I have one hell of a team here, Admiral. Yet, the rescue was merely the silver lining of a grim situation. With the fall of Aprilia, Pact is in the perfect position to strike Farpoint, the entry into aligned space. I hate to burst your bubbles there, Mr. Gray, but, I mean, space is vast and open, right? Farpoint is like a little planet in the vast openness of space. Can't they just go far around the planet? Avoid, like, completely out of range? Like, light years away out of any censor range? And just sneak in? like, you do understand this is space, right? Oh boy, anyway. If Farpoint falls, Pact will flood into the least... Pact will flood into at least 5 populated Alliance systems before we can even muster our forces. The Alliance has not seen a war fought within our own soil in 100 years. A Pact occupation of an Alliance planet is not an option. We must hold Farpoint if we are to win this war. We're already in position at Farpoint. We just need some more repairs and supplies. I have sent 4 of our closest fleets to Farpoint to mount a defense. After the death of the diplomats at Vespa, I tried my best to mobilize our fleets. It was not easy, but years of neglect have made our fleets inefficient. Everything is blocked behind a red tape now. Our supply chains were broken. Virtually everything had to be remade from scratch. Our fleets I've dispatched, only one will make it in time to meet the Pact fleet. Our fleets are vast and mighty, but it will still take time to muster our strength. We must hold out at Farpoint until our full forces arrive. What is the size of the enemy fleet? Our intelligence reports that 5 Pact fleets are converging on Farpoint's position. The commander of the attack will be Vesper Cullen. I believe you are already familiar with them. Altogether, I predict at least 7 battleships, 6 carriers, 80 cruisers, and over 400 support vessels. Further, we believe Arcadius himself will resume the battle from his flagship, the Legion. If we only have 1 fleet to defend the planet, we're outnumbered nearly 1 to 5. Those aren't good odds, Admiral. Yes, which is why I'm appointing you my special advisor. You're the only one who's fought against these odds. Nobody in the Alliance fleet has ever seen a Pact vessel up close, and you know how they operate. You're the only person we have who fought outside the simulators. Our mission is to the defense of the Alliance Gateway world. Farport, you must hold there until our reinforcements arrived. Understood, Admiral. I know I'm asking much to help you prepare for the battle and sending you one of my personal advisors to your starship. I understand that you're already looking for more pilots. I'm sure she'll be a valuable asset to your crew. All the help we can get. She's a talented pilot and a loyal officer, and she'll still fit right in with your crew. She's already been dispatched and will arrive with the 2nd fleet by tomorrow. I suspect she'll be giving due care. That'll be all for now, Captain. My lieutenant will give you the specifics of the coming battle when she arrives. Admiral Grey out. Oh, as officer here, I'm not sure if the crew will like this. That Admiral sure is pushy. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to edit that out. Down there. Oh. Oh my God, Claude, no. Chest rockets. Okay. Why was that scene necessary? You guys are probably not even going to see it. Because I'll have to edit that out. God damn it, game, or else I'll have to put some sort of censor bar on it. I don't know. Ah, crap. Well, I'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, Asaga. What am I thinking lately? Oh no, this isn't the time for that. We gotta fight to win, Asaga. Come on, you're the hero of justice for freedom and equality. Oh, it's not working. Ah! You are the queen. How long have you been there? The stars give me peace. You know, you don't have to call me that. I'm just Asaga. I am Sola. What are you doing here? Reflecting. Farpoint was a mighty trade rule during my time. Merchants from across the empire gathered here to engage in commerce and exchange ideas. It was a gateway to the core world where Rabulian splendor met the exotic cultures of outsiders. And it was the place where I was born. Yet now it's merely an abandoned world. Civilization has been overtaken by the wilderness. One day this place will be a bustling port again. After we send packing, no pun intended, back to New Eden, Ravulia will grow again. Our empire has become weak. Our enemies have stolen our technology. Our culture has been forgotten. That's why we gotta change. It was our own arrogance which led us to our fall. The Rabulian lords began to selfish. Sons killed their fathers and brothers betrayed brothers, all for a piece of the Rabulian dream. In the end, and in our fight to own the empire, we destroyed the very thing we wanted. We're gonna make a new Rabulia where the leaders act for the good of the people. The Talbar was right to illuminate only for you. You desire the captain to lead by your side? No. Whatever gave you that idea? Captain's got his own mission. The total surrender of Patton and the liberation of his homeworld, Sierra. Your face. Huh? It is red. Well, time to calibrate the blackjack for the big battle. You better get your Cyber ready too. But she's still no queen. Captain of the Second Fleet as Rider, I guess, is waiting for us in the hangar. Right, well, let's go meet our new guest. Are you sure this is wise, Captain? To let in foreign military personnel on board the ship, I mean? Let's just say the Admiral insisted. Let's see who she is before making any judgments, though. Understood, Captain. I don't know, fucking... Lieutenant Chris, the reporting for duty, sir. At ease, Lieutenant, I am Captain Kato Shields, and this is my first officer, Ava Centurella. Welcome aboard the Sunrider. My pleasure, sir. I've been ordered by Admiral Gray himself to serve as the Alliance Liaison Officer to board the Sunrider. I look forward to working with you, Commander. Come with your own rider? Yes, Captain. I've already managed to have the Paladin transferred to the Sunrider. You'll find a fine complement to your rider wing, I'm sure. Glad to hear. Tell me about yourself, Lieutenant. Rank Lieutenant, First Class, 22 years of age, previous service commander of the air group aboard the Alliance carrier Monsingu, hometown, New Seattle, Lana. You're an Alliance CAG? What are you doing here on the Sunrider? I go wherever my duties require me to, ma'am. A long way from home, at least. Feel free to make yourself at home. Thank you, sir. Ava will help you move into our crew quarters. Then you can squeeze one more person into the female quarters, Ava. I've already taken the liberty of converting the male quarters to accommodate the growing size of our female crew. What? Obviously, I will not allow any males to join our team in light of the modifications I've made. Even that Ava knows how to crack a joke, huh? Or is she actually being serious? Oi, I'm not letting you touch my phoenix. Miss, your rider is in violation of at least 14 different Alliance safety regulations. In its current condition, I cannot allow it to fly with the rest of the squad. What's going on here? Captain Shields, I was informing whatever her name is that her rider is a potential safety hazard for both herself and the crew. What's wrong with it? The only thing wrong is that I cut for the damned red tape the Alliance put around everything. Since the Solar Congress is in the body's pockets, all Alliance riders need to have exhaust ports made with Karam, even though pretty much the whole galaxy knows CTM works just as well as is lighter. The mercenary fails to point out that her shatters into 1,000 raiders are fragments when it explodes, while Karam splinters harmlessly into springs. Captain, I cannot allow such a danger to exist in your hangar bay. The safety of our pilots is at stake here, all for the ego of one mercenary. I've used whatever the fuck all my life, and I've never had problems with it. Should the damn propaganda spread by the lobby to make the galaxy buy an obsolete good that should have been kicked off the market ages ago? If the Solar Congress actually lets people decide how to buy instead of gets bullied by carnal interest, and everybody would know blah 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 is stronger, lighter, and more efficient. Understood, sir, but you'll excuse me if I steer clear of the Phoenix while it's doing burn tests in the hangar floor. Don't come back to me begging for when the Phoenix leaves your paladin in the dust during the battle. Well then, I do believe I have more work to do. May I be dismissed, Captain? You're dismissed, Lieutenant. Good riddance. Who does she think she is, coming aboard the ship and bossing everyone around? Hello, ladies. Oh, it's the captain! Good evening, Captain. Our next battle will be the biggest one yet. How are you two holding up? Don't worry about a thing. Shigara and I will do our best. How are you, Shigara? Are you eating alright? It's a little hard digesting me because I'm so nervous, but I think I'll be alright. No, Shigara, you gotta eat before a fight or else you're gonna run out of energy. No. I'm sorry, Captain. I haven't really been sleeping well lately. Ever since we left Ravulia, it was frightening to finally meet the Asaga in person, and I can still hear his voice ringing in my head when I sleep. But don't be scared, Shigara. We'll take him down together. This is our Arcadius. Who do you think is underneath that mask? He was the former slave who led the pack rebelling against the new empire, right? I heard some rumors that my father's adversaries, that the man who claims to be Arcadius might actually be a different person, though. Why do you suppose he always wears the mask, Captain? An immortal leader, huh? I remember the ancient Ravulian kings poured billions into researching immortality. Even though they couldn't succeed, the research led some crazy breakthroughs for anti-aging facial creams. Ava might be interested. You wouldn't happen to have some now, would you? I think the last stores of it were depleted decades ago. So let's see who's underneath the mask. I want to be the one to finally tear that mask off. One day, Asaga. One day.
Welcome to Research and Development.
What the fuck? Holy shit, the cannon's on this thing! Fucking cannons on that thing, man. Fucking dumping a lot of points into these things.
I'm sorry, Captain, but we don't have enough funds for that.
It's okay.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
Finish helping Soldier Girl move in? All done. By the way, I think you should take a look at this. Take liberty of looking a bit deeper into the Lieutenant's service records on the Alliance. And, well, I found a slight discrepancy. Her records indicate that she served on the Montague 2 days before it was officially commissioned. Could have been nothing, but after what happened with Claude, I got Sagara taking another look at it. She discovered that the Lieutenant's record has been wiped clean and rewritten with new data. As far as Sagara can tell, she can't even think that Montague is a real ship. So what are you saying? An ex-pilot with a fake profile serving aboard a ship that doesn't exist? It sounds like something only Alliance spec ops would do. Should have known. Our new pilot's probably the Admiral's spy, sitting here to keep tabs on us just in case. Doesn't look like the Alliance trusts us yet, does it? Want me to keep an eye out for her? If you say so, I'll bug her bunk just in case, though. Ava. It'll just be a small one. Oh, Shigaro, what are you doing down here? Oh, Captain! Calibrating the Liberty for the big day? I was just finishing up. You haven't been looking too well lately, not sleeping well? I'm sorry, I hope it won't be a burden during the battle. You're still the best engineer we've got, get some rest. It's the visitor's voice. I feel like it's ringing in my head. It calls out to me. The siren song. Hey, relax. You've been under a lot of stress lately. I'm sorry, Captain. I must just sound crazy. Please forget what I just said. I've been thinking of what happened on Diaload lately. You mean the Diaload catastrophe? Yes. Want to talk about it? If it's not too much trouble, I was just finishing up with the Liberty here. Come on, I have a tea set in my office. Here, take your pick. All the brews are from Sierra. She's... Is it just me or Shigara's eyes a little wider than normal? Thank you, Captain. Make yourself at home, Shigara. I never imagined Sierra Command would give me such a nice office. I guess the Sunrider is pretty cutting edge in more ways than one. I heard from reports that nobody made it out of the catastrophe alive. I guess they forgot to count one survivor. Yes. That lodge was a strange world in a former binary star system where one of the suns had collapsed into a black hole. Obviously, I have no interest to anyone but scientists. My father was the lead scientist on the Paradox Project. I was actually born on the science station. Paradox Project? We were still seeking the holy grail of scientific technology, the power to control time. I imagined a device would let you return to the past and redo your life, which allowed you to restore yourself after you were killed, or which even allowed you to remove your enemies before they were born. Yeah, it's called safe scumming. Not even the ancient Reptilians discovered that power, or else it'd still be alive today. Well, shit like that is dangerous. But Captain, technology is only as good as the person wielding it. In the right hands, a technology like that could save billions of lives. Might even mark the next stage of human existence. With such technology, wars, famine, even human contact would be mooted. The power to control time would mark a new phase in our existence as a species, where we manipulate not 3 dimensions but 4. So what happened to the Paradox Project? Something went wrong with the project. We accidentally opened a black hole in orbit around the planet, destroying our research station and most of the planet in the process. Luckily, I managed to get away on an escape pod, but the rest of my team weren't so lucky. Both my parents died in the accident. As far as I know, I was the only survivor. The accident must have been tragic. Yes. I never want to see people around me die again. I do my best to protect the ship. Of course, Shigara will do everything in our power to make sure nobody else has to die. Yes, Captain. Counting on you. The tea was delicious. Really? My sister got them for me. I'm feeling better now. Glad to have you as our captain. Try not to let you down. Thank you for having me over. You must have other matters to attend to. It was my pleasure, Shigara. You can knock on my door anytime you need me. Maybe I will. Goodbye. The look on her face, though. Jesus Christ, what else is happening here? Shigara. I'm not sure if we're allowed to be here, Asaga. It's all for the sake of this ship, Shigara. All for the sake of the ship. What are you two doing here? Captain! Oh, don't break her cover, Captain. We're keeping our eyes on the spy. You mean the lieutenant? Who else? You wouldn't have been spreading rumors about her, have you, Asaga? Me? Oh, no. I might have warned some of the crew who are eating with me in the lounge about the Admiral's mole. But nothing more. I'm just doing my duty here on the ship. I'm sorry, Captain. Accidentally let slip to Asaga about the Lieutenant's forged service record. You know, everyone can tell that you're here. See, look up at Ava glaring at you across the bridge, Asaga. I think you have a lecture coming later. Well then, I think the two of us will be going back to the hangar, tune up our riders, practice a bit on simulator, you know, piloty stuff. Yeah, I think so too. See you! Sorry about this, Captain. Anything else? No? Okay, I think we're ready to continue on.